Alright, I just got done watching Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac episode 11. Here are my fresh thoughts. This episode or fight in general, it was somewhat of an uphill battle. The Shakahiki Battle is definitely one of the best fights in the series, if you ask pretty much anyone that watches it. And this, well, and I say that at the end. Now, the fight, one thing I am happy about is not a lot of things were skipped and it didn't completely feel rushed. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everything had a lot of impact to it. One thing that I did think had a bit of impact was the illusion of Iki and Shun going through one of the, I guess, the realms of incarnation, and that little bit of blood, actually was a little bit, it was a fair bit of blood covering the feet, actually did add a lot of weighted impact to what they were feeling. And beyond that, what another thing that happened that they added that I almost thought they were probably going to skip was Iki running away from Shaka's attack. You see him move. I wish they showed more. Wish they had more background of planets and galaxies to actually show you that yeah, he's running a good distance, but it still looked fine. And the Buddha looked fine, which I think is my thumbnail. Yes, it is. Beyond that, well, the Tenbu Horn was, I guess, to be fair to Knights of the Zodiac, it looked it looked brutal in the manga. It looked brutal in the anime version, but here, no, it really can't get that sort of brutal effect in Knights of the Zodiac. They tried, but it really couldn't pull it off. Which, to be fair, neither could the Lost Canvas anime. Like, in the anime, it generally looks and sounds like Iki is absolutely suffering from the Tenbu Horn attack. What else? What else? That I will at least say, um, I did like, I did like when you could say, "Well, I guess I know which sense I'm taking away now." Like that was kind of a funny moment when he took away his ability to talk, and after that, it's pretty much like I say, it's the manga. It's a summed up version of what you've seen, which unfortunately means it's just absolutely not a better version than you have seen or read, unfortunately. Which, hey, that doesn't mean that it was bad, of course. Now, one thing I am somewhat disappointed in, which to be fair, it is kind of weird looking in the manga, is that I was expecting to see Iki actually shoot up and fly to the sky he actually took away when he actually had senses taken away to, get rid of Shaka. But no, he just kind of stayed in that one one spot, and when they disappeared, the armor was just kind of behind them. That was very strange. It was like it definitely would have made more sense if they shot up in the sky. It would have been more dramatic instead of just them seemingly, I guess the what they're trying to imply is that they burned. Yeah. One thing's definitely clear they definitely are looking at the manga. Like they definitely aren't just looking at the anime. They are definitely looking at the manga as well, which is definitely one thing that's unfortunate about that is they're looking at the Viz Media translation version of the manga, which definitely has a lot of flaws and errors. Like me on a Saint Seiya channel, I pretty much have the Japanese raws, and I can sort of look and see where they failed, where some were misconstrued, and what was added, what was not there, and to get a full picture. And sometimes I'm surprised at actually what Viz Media did actually get right. Like, get right more things than you might think. But again, I definitely see where the flaws of Viz Media kind of show up since it's coming from that to this. Now, well, I guess I go ahead and grade this episode. I feel like I should say something about Andromeda Sean, but I don't know. I don't know what I can really say much about that character really. Shun, but girl and just uh less of an impact. But anyways, I think there's one more episode after this. I reviewed that, of course, and after that I think I'll rewatch everything and then do a full-on season review. Anyway, I give this episode a B minus. Please remember to like, sub, hit the bell,